Hey everybody, this is Game Freak 10124 and welcome back to more Let's Play Mario Kart 64. In this video we're going to be taking on the Star Cup in Extra Mode, and this time I will be using Wario. Or as Slim Cobra likes to call him, Valio. Now let's get started. This time I actually remembered to pull up the Double Dash course list online, so I'll actually be going over those in this video once I get the race started up. Need to pause real quick to pull up the list on the internet so I can see it. And of course I wanted to use Wario in this cup because of Wario Stadium. And how could I not use Wario Stadium in this game, with it being the only course in the game that has not been brought back in the future Mario Kart title. Crap, I missed the item. Oh well. Anyway, first I'm going to start off with naming the courses that were in Double Dash's Mushroom Cup. First off, there's Luigi Circuit, and Luigi Circuit from Double Dash was brought back in Mario Kart DS. There was Peach Beach. The next course in the Mushroom Cup is after Luigi Circuit. It's Peach Beach. I do believe I mentioned this previously, but Peach Beach was brought back in Mario Kart Wii. After that, the next course in Mushroom Cup is Baby Park. That was brought back in both Mario Kart DS and then again in Mario Kart 8 as DLC, and of course it's in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And last one in Mushroom Cup and Double Dash is Dry Desert, and that was of course also brought back in Mario Kart 8 and of course in Deluxe. Now next up for Double Dash we have the Flower Cup. First course in Flower Cup is Mushroom Bridge. That was brought back in Mario Kart DS. We have Mario Circuit, which was brought back in Mario Kart Wii, and apparently from what I'm looking at, was intended to be in Mario Kart DS, which is very interesting. And then we have Daisy Cruiser is the next course in Double Dash's Flower Cup that was brought back in Mario Kart 7. And last track in Double Dash's Flower Cup is Waluigi Stadium, which was brought back in Mario Kart Wii. And now we're on to the Star Cup, and first course in Mario Kart Double Dash's Star Cup is Sherbet Land. It was of course brought back in Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Next course is Mushroom City. That is the first course in, I guess you'd call it numerical order, whatever you want to call it. An order of the courses by cups, left to right. It's the first course that has not been brought from Mario Kart Double Dash that has not been brought back. It's pretty much a guarantee at this point that we will see it return in Mario Kart 9, because there's only 4 courses from Mario Kart Double Dash that have yet to be brought back in a future Mario Kart game. Then the next, after Mushroom City, the next course in Mario Kart Double Dash's Star Cup is Yoshi Circuit, which was of course brought back in both Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart 8, of course Deluxe. And the last one is Donkey Kong in the Star Cup is Donkey Kong Mountain. It was brought back in Mario Kart Wii. And on to the Special Cup, Mario Kart Double Dash Special Cup. The first course is Wario Coliseum. That is another course that has not been brought back. It's an interesting course. It's so long that it has only 2 laps instead of 3. It'll be very interesting to see if that remains to be the case in Mario Kart 9, or if they'll reduce it down to a section course, which was first introduced. Section courses were first introduced in Mario Kart 7. I hope they keep it at 2 laps. It'll be very, very interesting to see if they keep it at 2 laps, increase it to 3, or reduce it down to a section race. Considering it's too short to be a section race, it'd be kind of stupid if they decrease it, but it'd still probably take more time to go through than Mario Kart, or it would probably still take more time to go through than this game's Rainbow Road in Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I'll continue reading off the courses after I finish this, as I want to concentrate. Okay, at this point I'm pretty much guaranteed to win, so I'll go back to it. But anyway, like as was the case with Mushroom City, as far as I'm concerned, it's pretty much a guarantee that we'll get Wario Coliseum, have Wario Coliseum return in Mario Kart 9. The next course, or the second course in Double Dash's Special Cup is Dino Dino Jungle. That course was brought back in Mario Kart 7. And the next course in Special Cup is Bowser's Castle, and that course has not been brought back yet, and as such, we're pretty much guaranteed to see Mario Kart Double Dash's Bowser's Castle return in Mario Kart 9. And then last but not least, we of course have Rainbow Road, and that is not made a return in Mario Kart yet, in a future Mario Kart game yet. It may or may not happen. Logically speaking, looking at Mario Kart 7 and 8, with them only bringing back one Rainbow Road initially, what was the case of SNES Rainbow Road brought back in DLC in Mario Kart 8. We will only get Super Circuit's Rainbow Road and not see Double Dash's Rainbow Road, but I still have I'm still holding high hopes that we will have two Rainbow Roads, or at least two Rainbow Roads return instead of just one, and will hopefully, in addition to the fully expected remake of Super Circuit being in Mario Kart 9, I'm really hoping that we will also get Double Dash's Rainbow Road return. And that is all the courses in Mario Kart Double Dash. And again, a quick recap, the four courses that have not been brought back from Double Dash in a future Mario Kart game are Mushroom City, that's a pretty much, which is pretty much guaranteed to come back in Mario Kart 9. Wario Coliseum, which is pretty much guaranteed to come back in Mario Kart 9. Bowser's Castle, which is pretty much guaranteed to come back in Mario Kart 9. And Rainbow Road, which is not guaranteed to come back in Mario Kart 9, but I'm really hoping it does. Now, I could also, in the next video, go over the Mario Kart 7 courses and name off which ones were brought back in Mario Kart 8, but I will fall off on that and name those off in Mario Kart Wii, since the game to follow that would be Mario Kart 7. But of course, like I mentioned previously, and the reason I named off the courses from Double Dash is I'm not going to be able to let's play Mario Kart Double Dash or Mario Kart 7, even though I still have something I'm wanting to look into doing to cover the courses from those games in some fashion, and will not mention any more about it than that as of right now. In terms of any more details, I may reiterate what I've already said, but I'm not giving any additional details about what I'm referring to. Anyway, so far I'm going strong. I'm 9 points ahead of Luigi. I want to say as long as I get first in this next race, I'm guaranteed to get first place no matter what. And here we have Royal Raceway again. Anyway, now that I've talked about all that Mario Kart Double Dash stuff, I don't have too much else to talk about right now. Again, as always, there's lots of things I could think of to talk about, but not going to really mention too much. I will reiterate a couple of things that I previously mentioned throughout these Mario Kart Let's Plays so far, and that is for more awesome Mario Kart content, check out Nathaniel Bandy, Slim Kirby, Grabo271. Those are the main ones. And Nabdala Smash 026. Those are the main ones I can think of off the top of my head. And just check out Nabdala Smash 026 in general. He has a lot of awesome content. He's a family-friendly guy. He often does stuff to interact with his subscriber base. and he occasionally does giveaways to give back to his subscribers. I'm not sure what his subscriber count is. I know he's got several 100,000 subscribers, so. And after this Let's Play, the next Mario Kart game in line is Mario Kart DS, since I won't be able to do Double Dash. But before that, there's a couple, and by couple I mean 2 or more. There's a couple of Let's Plays I'll be doing between this game and Mario Kart DS. There'll be several, again, meaning 2 or more. There'll be several games between this Let's Play and the next Mario Kart game. I'm not going to say what they are yet, so you guys will be able to have a bit more of a surprise as to what they are. And I'm not going to give any hints either. Well, I'll give one. I don't know if it's a dead giveaway or not in terms of what I could be doing next, but I will say just look at the games. Stupid Toad. Just look at the games that I've done so far. I could say more, but that's the one hint I'll give. Look at and of course I said the next game I'm going to be Let's Playing is not going to be Mario Kart DS, but this, again, I will say it again, this will be my only hint. Look at the games I've done so far. That is your guys' hint, is to the plan I have. It's not like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something else to say, but if I even if I did, it'd probably be too big of it. So look at the Let's Plays I've done so far. And again, I thought of another hint I could give, but that's too big of a hint, so I'll say it one more time. Look at the Let's Plays I've done so far. That is your guys' hint for a very general idea of what I've got planned. Doesn't give it anything specific, but that's my hint to the very general. That is, I don't know, however I worded it with the word general. Stupid Toad! I should have tapped the A button there, but I didn't. Give me a Lightning or a Starman, please. I'll take red shells. And of course Toad's in first. Get out! He needs to run into something. I mean, as long as I get second, I should be fine, but still. I want to be able to win the race, not just the cup. Yeah, I fell in the lava. At least I showed off that below you actually go through the lava into another layer that's like water. In that room at least. Thankfully, this is only the second lap, so I still got time to catch up. I can't remember if this is how I worded it previously, but look at the games I've done so far, Let's Play so far, and is a very general idea for what my plan is going to be. It doesn't reveal anything specific, but it's a very generic hint for what I had planned. In the meantime, since I was focusing more on that than my racing, I fell off. Oh, come on, I should not have freaking spun out there, even though if I heard the game, was actually able to hear the game audio, I probably would have known better. But anyway, I'm making sure I get first place overall. I should be fine getting third place, but to be on the safe side, I am going to go ahead and create a restore point here. I hope I don't have to use this, otherwise I'll be freaking going back on what I said that I would not be using the restore point feature for anything but Rainbow Road for taking the big cut. Okay, good. I still won. But again, I will say it one more time, even though I've already repeated it several times. My one hint to the very the one hint that gives a very general idea of what I have planned is look at the games I've done so far. That's the only hint I'm giving. I can't remember. Well, I can't say I can't remember. I didn't pay attention to who was off to the side and got 4th place. But anyway. Yes, indeed, you are Valio. You are gonna win. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time for the finale of Mario Kart 64, where we take on the Special Cup in Extra Mode, and I show off the credits. So, see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.